for record.
Yeah,
There should be a red button in the back or something.
that's what I'm looking for. I think it's good.
I'm Orlando Gill. I am 44 years old and I'm from the Bronx, New York. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, street life, little rough. I was born in the 70s, so it was still rough, but uh, actually, I grew up most of my life in Queens. I ended up leaving New York and I decided afterwards to join the military, which was actually one of my dreams as a kid, always to be a soldier. My current career path, I took it because of my injury during combat. So I got involved with sports with for the disabled. During my time in the military, I've been to Kosovo twice, been to Iraq twice. I joined the military right after high school. Uh, I actually took a break in service after my son was born, and I rejoined after a year later. And I finally got injured in 2004, where I lost my leg due to an RPG. And a surgeon came around the corner and took a knee real quick. I faced him, but by this time he already had his finger on the trigger, and he shot a rocket at me. I took a direct hit to my leg, which amputated my leg right on the spot. The RPG blew up about 20 meters behind me. I ended up dying in the operating table. Yeah. So it was one of those things that, a life changer. When I transitioned from the military, it was a hard one. I was 32 years old when I was retired from the military. Also retired by Social Security, so I couldn't even, I was doing nothing, which I kind of thought it was kind of cool. I'm not going to do nothing I'm just going to sleep late and wake up, whatever. It's not really all it's cut out to be. My days started merging into one big day. I had so much time, I had nothing to do. So was offered a job with Disabled Sports while I was volunteering for them. And so I went to my boss, Kirk Bauer, and I asked him, hey, if that offer is still open. And he said yes. So then I started working more with them, which kept me busy, which is a great thing, especially with somebody that suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. So little by little, I was volunteering more. Whatever I think they needed some help on, I was helping them out, giving up my time. So it kept me busy. So they saw my work ethics. So it was one of the positive things. Well, when I was volunteering for Disabled Sports, they asked me. They took me to an event. I went to the event. I had a great time at the event, but I saw that Disabled Sports is a large group. They take care of a large group, but they are very short staffed. And so I asked to volunteer. I started volunteering as a driver. So they got me on their insurance, and I started driving their vehicles, take wounded veterans from one event to another, which was pretty cool. Later on, they asked me, hey, can you volunteer your time to take the guys on golf outing and take accountability and things like that? And I said, yeah, sure. Right now, I work for Disabled Sports USA, one of the leading adaptive sports agencies. What I do now is I talk to other wounded veterans and get them involved into sports. We cover all the sports that are in the Paralympics, plus some of them there are not. Currently, I am a scuba dive instructor. I am a rock climbing instructor and a snowboard instructor. What's the most important part? Personally, for me, is seeing the soldiers change their attitudes. Or the wounded veterans change their attitudes when they come into these things. After they get out of the hospital, they have a hopeless look. They don't have a positive look on life. I don't want people focusing on the bad. We have a thing in our job with Disabled Sports is, we have disabilities, right? We don't focus on your disabilities, we focus on your abilities. I don't want people just looking like, oh, look at the poor soldier. I don't want people to focus on that. I want people to focus on the positive things that I'm doing.